Alright guys, in this video I have a pretty cool gameplay that I want to show you guys. I was actually against Assassin Dave and it was a trio versus trio queue gameplay and it was a super great game. I'm glad I recorded it. I made a super sick play too with Ezreal that I know you guys will all enjoy. So make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more high tier ELO games just like this. But with that, let's get right on into the gameplay. Alright boys, we are now in the gameplay, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a lot of fun doing these voiceovers. I feel like I'm able to actually give a lot more tips than when I'm playing and talking. So yeah, I mean, let's start off this game. So my support dies already instantly off the game. So as you can see, we're 0-1. There's Seraphine, killed my Lux just off the rip, which was crazy. Like Lux died so fast. Like I was kind of tilted already. I was like, that's pretty unfortunate, but you know, things happen like that. Your team's gonna throw. So my trio was with Chuck and T Tiger, so we had a pretty good team, and Assassin Dave was with Hitman and X Tiers, I believe. So yeah, those were the trios. So it was definitely a really good high elo game here. So let's talk about my lane, guys. I think Ezreal is the perfect counter to Jinx. Why? I mean, Ezreal can always outpoke her, and if they're in a 1v1 situation, Ezreal can kill Jinx so easily, especially when they're even in gold, or if Ezreal has more gold. I mean, Ezreal is just super good against Jinx in general. And you know, if Jinx is using her zap, I could just poke. Like, there's just a lot of room for me to make plays. And that's why I like picking Ezreal to Jinx. So I love this matchup. As you can see, my Lux is getting extremely low for no reason already. I guess she's getting focused on by the Seraphine because I'm like full HP, so I don't really understand what's going on. But in this type of games like these, my goal is just farm up as much as I can, maybe poke them here and there, and just get my man immune before dragon, guys. It's so important to get man immune before dragon. That means you are farming perfectly. But if you're gonna do a dragon fight and you don't have man immune, you're in a bad spot. Because you want to be able to stack the man immune into Muramana as soon as possible. So usually I like getting man immune on one back, but that's only if the laners recall once. I can't remember if we just recall once this game, but maybe we do. But yeah, I usually like staying in lane until I get an item, but I don't like losing a wave by recalling unless it's crucial. Usually there's times where I'll forfeit a wave, but you don't really want to forfeit a wave. Like, minions in this game, guys, give a lot of gold. I think people underrate how much a wave can really give you gold wise. Like, a lot of times people waste gold by not farming anymore, and they're always just roaming mid. Like, guys, waves give you a lot of farm. Like 2 waves is over 500 gold for sure, especially if there's a cannon in there. So anyways, we're just farming this game. There's not much action going on besides right here in our jungle, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna come here, protect Tiggs playing the Vi, and since Jinx has rocket right here, I'm actually body blocking Tiggs so he could get a safe recall. I don't want him to die to Jinx rocket. That's the worst way to feed a Jinx, is letting Jinx get free rockets. So luckily there, I body block. I mean, Tears doesn't even go for it. So I'm actually surprised he didn't rocket, actually. Like, I don't know why he didn't rocket. But we have to be careful when Seraphine hits level 5. Seraphine at level 5 is super OP in the dragon lane, because you could potentially throw against Seraphine Charm. If Seraphine charms you, you know, the charm lasts pretty long and it's pretty big, so the chance of getting hit by it is pretty high. So in this game, I don't think I really get hit by too much, but I'm basically on the watch. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna get recall after this wave and buy my man immune on one back. So you could tell I'm very happy this game that I got man immune. See, dragon just spawned, purchased the man immune. And boots. I love that. I love being able to get man immune and boots. It's so phenomenal. It's 2,600 gold, which is pretty good. And right here, guys, a lot of you guys always put in the comments, why am I just using my abilities randomly? The reason why I'm using my abilities randomly is to stack my man immune to turn it into Muramana. If you look at the blue tier at the bottom middle of my game, if you can see, after I use an ability, it stacks. It stacks up by 10 once you have the man immune. It stacks by, I think, 7 it stacks by 7 when you have the tier of goddess. So that's why I just spam a bunch of my abilities whenever I'm moving or not doing anything. Right here I get a great snipe onto Hitman with the Lux ult. Boom, it was like perfect combo to get him. If me and Lux didn't ult there, Gragas would have healed off the honeycomb. So right here, Seraphine's in a bad spot, so I'm just focusing down Seraphine. Then I'm like, alright bro, the Jinx cannot be here. We zone Jinx off. I shouldn't have flashed for that. Like, why am I flashing for a kill I know I can't get? I need to improve with my flashes, guys. I gotta improve with them. Now, Darius is down here. It's like, alright, bro, you're just gonna die. Nice, easy kill. And to be honest, guys, when I'm playing Ezreal in this high elo and we win first dragon and get a couple kills, I know it's basically game. Right here, Hitman, or Dave kills my support Lux. My support Lux has no map awareness or brain, really, so Lux ends up dying to Evelyn. But I'm under tower here. I call to Tiggs that, you know, they're gonna siege his tower. Tell me, like, I tell him to ult Vi, or I mean kill Jinx. And Jinx, I don't know what Jinx was doing there. Jinx went for my honeycomb and just killed himself. Like, Jinx should have not been doing that at all. At all. Like, that Jinx was way too overextended. And he actually does that a lot more, and I always call it out to Tiggs, because it's like, you can't let players make mistakes and get away with it. Punish people for the mistakes they make. But in order to punish players for the mistakes they make, you need to know that they're making a mistake. It's very key to do that. So I realized, hey, he's like, Jinx is overextending on my side of the lane, and my jungler is at blue buff. This guy cannot be doing this right now. He got punished for it. Simple. Beautiful combo by our teammates right here, the Lux root. I look for a terrible snipe. I actually could have killed Dave if I was just a little bit more patient. Usually I'm more patient with my ults, but I just wasn't patient there. Right here, I'm in a 1v2 in my lane. Lux dies again. That's hilarious. But I'm just clearing the wave. I want to make sure they don't get this tower. And guys, you want to, in order to finish maxing your stacks on Manamune, you need to get 700 stacks. Now, you want to get 700 stacks at 8 minutes or before 8 minutes. That is the best time. If you don't get it around those times, then you didn't stack it correctly, or, you know, something you've been fighting a lot. Like, I don't know what it is, but you want to make sure you get it in time. Okay, so this game I stack it really, really fast. Maybe I even get it late here because I start fighting a lot and I have to keep my abilities up to aim them. But you'll just see me spamming them. Like, I love just spamming my ability. It's like on such a short cooldown, you just spam it up. And it's really important to land it as well. Oh, right here, guys, is where I make the play. Boom. I kill Seraphine. I flash onto Jinx. Boom, kill Jinx. Dave is trying to kill me, but I'm just too good, baby. I'm just too good. I am just too good with that triple. Oh, my God. So the reason why I took that flash was because I landed my Flux. Since I landed my skill 2, I flashed it in because I knew it could get the kill. But honestly, I thought I would have died to Dave, but Dave choked that, not gonna lie. Dave should have killed me. Dave should have killed me. But when he flashed away, I was able to get an extra auto in, which kind of costed him the game right there, not gonna lie. But oh well, now I'm like fed insanely well. And now I'm pretty close to finish my stacks on the tier of Goddess. So as you can see right now in base, and when I'm walking, I'm just gonna be spamming it just like this. Like, that's why I'm just spamming, guys. Literally, it has no other reason. Like, when you spam your abilities, you get it takes you a longer time to get the lane. Here's where I'm saying Jinx is overextending again. I tell Tiggs to ult Vi, boom, we just go on there, and I ult Vi. And I mean, I ult Jinx, and I didn't even need to ult Jinx. There was no reason to. And, you know, Seraphine is just trolling. So don't be like this Jinx, guys. Like, this Jinx is just throwing after throws. Like, yeah, just because you're behind, like, yeah, that's really bad, but you got to know you can't go over there. You cannot go over there. You got to play smart, man. You got to play smart. So, anyways, we're on Infernal Dragon. Once we get Infernal, it's basically game here. We go on to Gragas. Like, Gragas cannot be here either. He actually lives because of the flash, but Dave is in a caught position. Like, all of them just get so low here, but they all live. Darius does die, though. Darius does die. I get pretty low. I use my barrier, kind of a bad barrier. I'm looking for an ult, but it's like I can't really get an ult. But now what I'm thinking is some way I can improve on Ezreal's. I should ult more often because I get my ultimate back up so fast. I should spam my ult a little bit more. People in SCA and EU, when Ezreal was super good, is what you would do is you would just ult straight down, like mid. You would ult straight down mid because it did so much damage and you could get it back so fast that it just causes like the enemy to maybe recall, or you know, they have to just do something because it chunks for a lot. So I might start doing that a little bit more. I like just making sure I always have my ultimate, but I really should use it more. I should definitely use it more. Right here I just chunk Jinx. Gragas engages. I flash away because we're actually throwing here. It's like, this isn't good. So Chuck ends up dying, and it's like, okay. I tell Tiggs they're gonna siege his turret. What you gotta do is you gotta ult Jinx, or just tell me who you're gonna ult. So Tiggs tells me he's gonna ult Jinx. I target lock him, and I ult with Tiggs' ult, and we get a beautiful combo. Beautiful, beautiful combo right there. Darius is pushing mid, but I mean he's basically useless right now. We're gapping super hard everywhere, and it's a pretty clean game, honestly. We also have Infernal, so it's really hard for us to lose like this. And boom, Lux. I'm not sure if Lux is all connected there, but it was definitely a clean game so far. So now I have my mana. I got my Mirror mana. Once you guys get your Mirror mana at 8 minutes, you're gonna be so strong, guys. That's a huge power spike. When you have Mirror mana and Trinity Force, you're an unstoppable force. And right there, guys, I've actually been trying out some you know, blinks, and you could do some crazy blinks in certain walls and stuff that I've been messing with. And you could go a little bit farther than what it shows. Like right there, I went a little bit farther than it usually went right there by putting it in a certain way of the wall. I don't do any other cool ones in this game, but when I do them, it's really cool. So this Gragas is just overextended, and they're just throwing right here. It's like no way they can win. I'm trying to aim my ult to do the most damage. Boom. I pick up 2 kills right there. And Gragas is one shot. So we got to save Chuck. Chuck's on the move. Hitman is chasing Chuck. Chuck, we got to save him. We got to save him. So we're coming in. We're coming in. Chuck is just running. I target lock him, and Gragas is dead, and then they FF. They FF after that. There's no way of winning after that. Like, they literally got wiped out. Boom. And I would have FF too there. So, if you guys want to see more gameplay like this, make sure to like and subscribe. But with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. And peace.